A few weeks ago, the hunting page announced Rut On. The headline on this week's rut tracking report reads, "The rut winds down." Sadly, all good things must come to an end, and that includes the intense deer activity that accompanies the rut. As this deer activity chart shows, the bulk of our breeding activity is behind us. Most of the younger does are just starting estrus, and a few of the mature does have yet to conceive. The doe fawns won't generally come into estrus until they reach an approximate 70 pounds and reach the physical maturity to come into estrus. Depending on location, it may occur her for her first year, or she just may wait until she's 1.5. This late rut activity is what some hunters refer as the second rut, but actually, it is just simply the rut continuing on a less intense pace. The buck's testosterone fire might subside, but is never fully extinguished. Does that mean a chase won't break out? No, a chase can break out at any time, but the interval in between the chases is getting longer and longer. This week's deer activity can be best described as a truce. The constant tension between the sexes has calmed, but the bucks reserve the right to start chasing again as soon as he gets the sweet smell of the estrus that reaches their nose. The bucks are doing more staring and feeding than they are chasing, and the does are beginning to relax. The common denominator of both sexes is the need to feed. The bucks need to rebuild their rut-worn bodies, and the does and fawns need to make ready for the long winter ahead. This is the time of the year when the smart deer land manager and hunters are reaping the benefits of their summer stewardship, both the land and the deer. Crops left standing are attracting deer by the groves, and food plots are where the action is. Foods high in fat, generating carbohydrates are late season favorites. Acorns, standing corn, soybeans, leftover fruits, and leafy greens are what whitetails crave. Traditionally, foods like leaves, twigs, and dying or dead forbs are used to fill in the food gaps. Savvy hunters are hunting food sources, but hunting with care. Most of the whitetail world has been hunted and hunted again by now. Somewhere in between 3 and 5 million whitetails have already been taken, and by the end of the season, we are most likely to top 5 million deer. Mature bucks are still roaming out there, but roaming with care. These old bucks didn't get old for being careless. The time for careless behavior has come and gone.